Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll
I see two landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll
I see 2 landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll
I see two ending late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll
150. I'm going to push.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the UIG Battlegrounds Championship Series. It's going to be me, Fet, casting for you today, and we have for you a very, very jam-packed day of amazing and very, very tantalizing PUBG action. Before we get started, a huge shout out to the sponsors for the tournament, Antec and Zion. Beautiful RAM, beautiful cabinets, beautiful power supplies. You should check them out. They do it all and they do it very, very well. So yeah, a pretty interesting game of PUBG on Erangel. The first map awaits you, and let's see how the cookie crumbles. So far we do have teams, well, as you can see, not all the players have had the joy of having joined the server, but we do have some old names, some old faces from tournaments past with us today. District 9 being one of them, 9-year-olds being another, these guys, and also a couple of old names who've, I think, changed teams and switched around. So it's going to be a very interesting show of things, especially on Erangel, now that new Erangel is in the map pool, and provides a lot more cover, a lot more variation in the landscape. It is going to be a rather interesting sight to behold, especially in the later circles. Right now, we're just flying over military circles, Sosnovka Island, and let's take a look at the flight path. As you can see, straight through the middle, from the east to the west, we could anticipate quite a few teams headed towards North George and South George. Georgiopol Hospital, you know, these are hotbeds for drops. We could see a few teams like long fly towards Yasnaya, but we know where District 9 is headed. District 9 usually makes their way towards Pochinki. This time around, though, doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Nope, they are. There's Jekko, Betray, Archie, and Pankill. Pankill, you would know him famously as Why So Serious, the snake in the grass. So, all right, without further ado, let's just head towards Pochinki and see what awaits us. Do we get to see some early action this time around? All right. Pochinki, well, we do see Pankill not wanting to have the early fight. He's going to go towards the compound with the warehouse towards the outskirts of Pochinki, while the rest of his team, well, they're left to scrounge for scraps. We've already seen Betray picking up the M1, and I mean, the thing is, right, with two teams in Pochinki, you don't want early engagements. Ooh, this is interesting. Whoa. I think someone's timed out. Oh, this is not good. We have Black Shadow from Zoo Saber Alpha. Oh, there we go. He's back. Well, that was a topsy-turvy start to the game. Nope. He's gone. He's kaput. That is unfortunate. And Black Shadow gets taken out by Betray. Betrayuta. I think he's also a member of the District 9 Counter-Strike team, so you know his aim is going to be on point and crisp. District 9, the CSGO team with Betray, they've had some recent successes in local lands, and I mean, that team, especially the CSGO lineup, is on an upwards growth curve. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can translate that to PUBG. And there we go, instantly. Zoo Saber sees the Car 9, does not hesitate to pick it up. But does he have a scope for that zoom banger of his? I mean, you want at least a 4x on an angle. If a 6x would be ideal, 8x, all great additions, but it doesn't look like a scope is gonna, be presented to him just at this moment. So we're gonna just move on over. Black Shadow, as I said, timed out and has passed into the void. Ooh, nice. Dead shot. Alright, so far no real fights to speak of, but we do see possibilities of early engagements in towards North George, and obviously here towards Mansion. Google X God, Google's team, Endeavor, Google. Now these guys, we know them. They have been around for a while, and they are the 9-year-olds. And they have played in many a tournament, won many a tournament, and you know they're one of the favorites to win today, at least on Group A. Definitely to qualify, maybe even take the whole tournament. Group B, however, they feature the ever so feared, ever so famous, ever so talked about Global Esports. They're going to be playing tomorrow, so stick around for that. That's going to be interesting. But so far, again, as I said, not much to talk about in terms of early action. 9-year-olds, they're playing the classic 2-2 split. Accelerate, Ghostly Boy, Endeavor, and Google X God. Now, I'm wondering if Excel should pick up the DMR. I mean, yeah, you do get those fancy-ass kills with the bolt actions. But let's be honest, when you're playing competitive PUBG, you want those DMRs at your disposal. It's the DPS that matters, not just, you know, the raw stopping power of your weapon. You'll see in top-tier competitive PUBG, most teams, they forego the fancy bolt actions in favor of the SLRs, the SKSs. Mini being a very, very a huge favorite of teams like FaZe, Cloud9, because, you know, while the 5.56 may not have the stopping power of the 7.62, but let's be honest, the drop and the bullet velocity is so much higher that it just lends to greater accuracy. So I'm just curious to see whether we'll see some extensive usage of the Mini and the likes. Usually, you know, you see the split being one bolt action for 3 DMRs in squad PUBG. And as always, the rotations will start to come in. The circle has started to close down, and we can see Communex, the team, is on the rotation. They're trying to look for vehicles. Vehicles being of paramount importance in competitive PUBG. We can see 2 players. They're on foot. They're spotting 9-year-olds on their rotation. Will they try and rattle a few shots off? Well, that's the question. That's the million-dollar question. It looks like Blitzkrieg does have that idea, but as of now, looks like he will hold on to his trigger and not give away his position to the surrounding teams. There are quite a few. I mean, we do have Rage Gamers here. Cancer FTW. Alright, someone has been playing a lot of Dota 2. I mean, it is TI time, and that game just exudes this man's in-game name. Ooh, this could get a little bit interesting. Zeus Saber Alpha, I mean, they are making their way out of Pochinki right now. Seems like District 9 not causing them any more casualties. But as of now, in terms of the circle and the positioning, I'd say Silent Killer's team, I mean, Team Silent Killer, that's Dead Rain Gamer, Optic B. Optic B, one of the old guard of Indian professional PUBG. He's played in almost every tournament that's been hosted in the country, and they've got the best position. That's almost smack bang center circle, and a lot of teams, Zarkim, Konwao, these guys would be looking to make their way towards center circle. And 4F, unfortunate, 2 players not joining as of yet. Interesting. I mean, let's be honest, guys. Indian esports, internet, this is like top 10 anime betrayals. Has to be in the top 5. Because BSNL, you know how BSNL rolls. Okay, there we go. Ronesso spots out Zarkim. Zarkim in that Dasha needs to make it. The sprays coming in. It's praise for days. Does take a lot of damage. Will make his way out. And we do see the real pro. Ooh. He's been hurt out. Oh, the snake does not make it out alive. The snake has been quashed. It has been squashed. It has been found in the grass and dead. It is Konwao now, the lone survivor from his team, 4F. Well, he's gonna have to now basically prone up, flop on his belly, and just play for position. In the meantime, Pankill has picked up his first kill. Well, Pankill laying down the spray down, and that is going to be Archie securing the kill for District 9. Now the kills have started coming in. And Pankill. So like I was saying, you may know this guy as the famous, the one, the only, well, why so serious? And Pankill looking away at the worst possible time, and He wants that sweet, sweet loot. I mean, why wouldn't you? There you can see pan kill. I mean, this X-ray is just for the benefit of us, the viewers, and, well, myself, the caster and the observer. The players obviously cannot see through the wall. I mean, I know it might sound banal, but for the first-time viewers who may not be used to watching competitive PUBG, it's just for, your viewing convenience, essentially. And a lot of gunfire being exchanged. Jekko, this man is an absolute god with this bolt action. You should have seen him in IGZ. This man was taking heads, kicking ass, and taking names left, right, and center. And there we go, Betray. Told you, this guy's aim is something else. He's gonna get the knock on to X underscore. Ouch, that's an unfortunate name. Well, Pankill. Now, little known fact, Pankill plays from the US of A. So he's playing from America, folks. And that means 250 ping. This guy is a legend. 250 ping and still does not shy away from a fight, will always be there to take it to his opponents. He's not the one who cribs about ping. He has been baptized in fire. That is, well, that fire is essentially known as BSNL. We all know how those pings used to get. Anywho, as you can see, as the circle starts closing in, the teams will start moving in on themselves and moving closer, and the fights will start coming in, and there is gonna be a cluster kerfuffle, as I like to call it, in towards this little compound. I don't know what it's exactly called, but, well, it's just one warehouse, two big houses, and a whole lot of pain. And it is not, well, it might not work out for NWO. Whoa, whoa. Shadow Warrior trying his very best to find a line of sight onto the aggressing enemies, but it is going to be CMB4. He's gonna get wrecked. That's what he's gonna get. But there's the trade. Hamona. That's an interesting name. Throws out a nade, but they're surrounded. That nade could do a lot of damage. It's gone out, and, well, it does take out the real pro. He's not feeling like a real pro right now, but Hamona another player. And there we go. Gets another knock. I'ma AK your ass. He's gone down. That nade though could actually his teammates, but ooh, okay then. Complete and utter wipeout. Gulshan Gamer YT is feeling it. In other news, Rage Gamers is taking on Area 69, or what remains of them. We did see District 9 take out one of their teammates. The nade comes in, and GG, that's the team wipe. That nade had been primed. He had to throw it for posterity and safety. And there we go. The kills have started pouring in. And it does look like we're going to see frames. Ooh, he spotted out Swamiji. He's just trying carefully to not overplay his hand. But that's a free kill for him. The M4 spray down. But oh, so unfortunate. Unable to land his spray. Unable to find those telling shots. And now he's going to have to make like a squirrel on crack. Because it's 4v1 and he's running in the open fields. Not the best of ideas. However, Spliff, he's gonna get smoked from both ends if he's not careful. I mean, yeah, it's Spliff. He's used to being smoked, but I mean, not the best time to get high, if you know what I mean. And he's in a rather precarious position as well. 1v3, the rest of his team is out doing their own thing. I'm pretty sure Spliff was the scout. But his teammates, they have taken up somewhat flanking positions on high ground. Not really. They have kind of left Spliff to his own devices. They're like, bro, Hilmat, bachere. And Spliff, he's going to try and make his way out of there. And nope, he will not. Zeus is going to get on high ground in the house, and he is going to take him out. Destruction. In the meantime, 9-year-olds, they've spotted their praise. District 9, kind of sandwiched, but, well, frames to the rescue. The lone gunman and Punkill. So why so serious? It's demolition derby up in here, ladies and gentlemen. And District 9, they're returning fire on Google X God and friends. So District 9 and 9-year-olds embroiled in mortal combat right about now. The smokes come out. Well, they want to prevent as much damage coming in at this point. Ghostly Boy, this guy is gifted. No matter what weapon you throw in his hands, This guy will get in the damage. And there we go. Like I said, 30 points of damage right there, Ghostly Boy. Just chipping away at that Kevlar, chipping away at those meds, just slowly and surely making sure that teams have lesser and lesser utility towards endgame. In the meantime, Cone W, the lone survivor from his team, trying to make... Ooh, he's got an arm. Man's got an arm. He can do some serious damage, but the thing is, he's alone in this cruel, cruel world. His teammate Zarkim perishing, as we saw. Had the right idea, but he got pinched and pincered from both ends. And now Cone Wow, he needs to move ASAP. And it does look like Frames, Mr. Evil Joker, could be in for a bit of a surprise. Pankill, or Punkill, that's his real name, by the way, guys, is going to be moving in the meantime. Swamiji is just laying down the law. Let's take a look over what's happening. China #1. Well, yep. Ain't nobody doubting that. 0 kills for them. And nades raining in is not looking good for them. Oh, I take that back. A triple nade. And wow. I mean, they've removed Red Zone for competitive PUBG from what I gather, but it doesn't seem to matter because it's just gonna be absolute carnage in towards the warehouse. And the ADS just a little bit slow to come in, but that doesn't matter. The kills have come in, and now, as I say, Bheti Ganga mein haath dhone ki koshish, Fasak. Open field's not the best place to be in. Where's the rest of your team, mate? Where is the rest of your team? Dealing with Communex. Dealing with Communex. That is the answer. Now, this is what makes competitive PUBG oh so interesting. Players, teams, they stay alive till phase 4, and then it just becomes such a mess. It's just players, guns, ammunition, nades everywhere. A PP Bison. Is he trolling? I can't be sure. I really can't be sure. Communex. Oh, the nade. And Bhargav Ram falls asleep at the wheels. That could prove to be dangerous because Communex, they are an experienced team. They are an experienced unit. And Bhargav Ram needs to be careful. And there we go. Nitish getting blown to bits. Bhargav Ram not being able to survive the cover fire that he's supposed to. And he should see the play lining up. Oh, that is so fortunate for Communex. Because that could have ended really poorly, and there we go. 3 down, 1 to go. Shreyas pulls out the M4, but too little, too late. That is, well, Fasak being taken out. In the meantime, Rage Gamers, they're raining down Hell Fury on, well, Team KLS, and that's going to be that. In the meantime, District 9. Now, bear in mind, guys, 9-year-olds, District 9, Communex, these guys are experienced teams. They've been around the block for a long, long time. And you would expect them to come out on top. And as you can see, Pankill, look at that. This man takes no prisoners. He's been spotted out. He does do his job. Now the question is, can he make his way towards safety? It does look like he will find some hard cover and some reprieve from the incoming gunfire. And oh, Jekko. You know he's waiting for the opportunity to pounce, and oh, chance pe dance nahi kar paaye. Jekko needs to be careful. I mean, he should realize that they've made their way towards the roof, and oh, Archie, what a god, but unfortunate, unable to land that telling shot, and there we go. Jekko just missing that telling headshot by a millimeter. But again, the damage does come in. In the meantime, Communex, they are feeling the brunt of it. China #1, ladies and gentlemen. China #1. Koi shak na rahe. And Communex, they're just getting hammered by that suppressed mini. And oh, the bullets just connecting left, right, and center. Communex is trying to desperately make their way out of this sticky situation. And for them, it's going to be out of the frying pan and into the fire. They flipped their UAZ as well. 3 players in the same car. Not ideal. Not ideal. It's going to be interesting. Like, Rage, they're kind of stuck in a precarious position because District 9, they're bearing down really heavily on these guys. And District 9, a team not known for missing their shots, not known for taking prisoners, and being very, very precise. Noob Baba should really look towards making his way in towards the circle right about now, but he spotted out one of the Communex players out in the open, and this man, he's not in the habit of giving people second chances. And as you can see, oh, doesn't matter, cause Fluxy with the chade. Noob Baba. Fluxy saying, "Baith ja bede, baith ja. Itna bada nahi hua hai ki baap se panga lega." And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where experience trumps youthful exuberance. But Fluxy may have overstayed his welcome. He's gonna fall, but unfortunately for them, it's gonna be inside the circle. But as I sing their praises, the curse of the commentator kicks in, and China number 1 just proving why they are called exactly that. Sayuk, he's gonna try and pull off a cheeky res. Smoke. He needs to be careful. One nade in their general direction, and this... Oh, okay, dead Hebe. Blitzkrieg just getting his dome completely blown off. That looked painful, ladies and gentlemen. That looked painful. And right now, the 9-year-olds look poised to win. Let's be honest. These guys, they've got hard cover. They've made the circle, and people have to rotate in towards them. And look at that Optic B. I think he's been spotted out by Ghostly Boy. This man, he is not one to be trifled with. There we go. 3 shots, 3 connects, 1 knock. That's what you get with this guy. He is just clinical. That is what he is. Now, as the rest of the teams rotate in, let's be honest, 9-year-olds, they could be just shooting fish in a barrel. In the meantime, the other favorites, District 9 with 4 kills to their name. Ooh, Betray. Preempting the fire, but unfortunately unable to get the shot. But there's Shadow in behind, and Shadow is not going to live to tell the tale. Archie should look to get res. And there we go, securing the kill for good measure. While Jekko focuses on Cancer FTW. That nade should sail in. And GG Kobe. And that's that for Team Cancer FTW. And Jekko realizing the error in his ways. China number 1 having spotted them out in the distance. And District 9, they're gonna have a hard time making circle, because look at that. Looking to shit in their cereal, but doesn't matter. Betray is gonna pop out and pop a few in his face. But now the question is whether Betray will be able to make it into the circle, because I mean, at this point, it's about not just securing your utility and meds, but also keeping players up and alive for the late game. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, as late as the game gets. Pankill realizing that Phase 5 really, really hurts. And look at that, 2 care packages right in front of each other. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're an atheist, this should be proof enough of God. Because that's just care packages for days. And I'm just envious of the 9-year-olds. Look at their positioning. Look at their luck. It's just, well, the phrase "Lady Luck is shining on them" could not be truer right now. Accelerate, one of the premier Indian PUBG streamers. Guys in chat, if you haven't checked him out, do check him out on YouTube. Accelerate Live. Very, very gifted PUBG player. Was part of Team SIC previously, which won the recently concluded IGZ Champion Series. And what a tournament that was. And this is shaping up to be just as exciting. Noob Baba, China number 1. Oh, they've spotted out Google. And Google needs to be careful. And even more so because Optic B, even though he was knocked, he is snaking his way towards relative safety. I mean, this is PUBG PC. You do get spotted quite comfortably, to be honest. And Optic B needs to be careful. Needs to be very, very careful. And D9 and China number 1. They've they're doing a 3-1 split fairly late into this game, and they need to be careful because they're kind of sort of sandwiched. Like, look at that. They've got China number 1 on one side, and they've got Zeus Saber Alpha on the other, and oh, Blood Saints, they've been spotted out. And Blood Saints, nice shot, nice shot. Shots just landing short of the mark, and Blood Saints, well, we all know how good they can be. White Arrow spotted out a couple of players. That smoke just not enabling them to see completely through it. In the meantime, China number 1, now the Hunters have become the Hunters. Oh, the 3x is just closer range, but what? How? Okay, Archie, Jekko, okay then. I still don't know how this happens, and that is China number 1 just completely wiping out District 9. China number 1, 10 kills to their name, and they are on a rampage. Killing spree indeed. And still Accelerate. He's got the circle. I mean, the rest of his team, they just need to rotate in. Dead shot. Chucking a smoke. That's an aggro smoke. And Google, he's going to start doing damage. And everyone's spotting them out. They're just taking shots. Everyone's just dying everywhere. Google X God putting in the work. And using all this commotion to their advantage, Blood Saints, they actually have a good chance of rotating in. Even a Deadshot and gang. In the meantime, there's the kill steal. Excuse me. Cheeky little kill steal from Zeus Saber Alpha's Deadshot. And oh, spot out Zergstein or Zergstein at the edge of the circle. The 4x sprays, they come out. Look at the spray control. Amazing, amazing. Just mastery display with that weapon. Ghostly Boy, he is gonna make sure that nobody gets any breathing room. And let's just focus on the last remaining survivor of China number 1. What a map. They've had 10 kills, 4 to this guy himself. And yes, he is. Yes, he is. You are not, your eyes are not deceiving you. This could just be iFlix in disguise, ladies and gentlemen. The 6x coming out on the Scar L. Do we get to see those glorious 6x sprays? I mean, I am curious. Endeavor in the meantime, well, that's Blood Saints. They did manage to make their way into the circle, but just as they were trying to make it to safety, the 9-year-olds just take a huge steaming dump in their cereal, and that is Accelerate just putting Bunny Wunny out of his misery. And now non-X7, prone, scared, skittish, like a little bunny. And ooh, 1 HP, 1 HP. And I was gonna say just a brisk breeze in his direction, and he is not meant long for the world, and neither is China number 1. The rampage comes to an end, ladies and gentlemen, and now this is 9-year-olds' game to lose. They have the circle, they have the firepower, they have the talent, they have the rotations, they've had everything going for them, but Accelerate needs to be careful. He is splitting off from the pack and may just be walking into Optic B's open arms. Optic B needs to be careful because he's all by his lonesome. Does Accelerate hear the scraping off? Whoa, alright, Deadshot getting taken down quite early into that engagement. The nades just proving too much. Deadshot peeks out, and Google X God trying to do some damage in, but unfortunately not able to connect. But Accelerate, he's on the flank. The nade gets pulled out, the nade gets chucked in, and do we see a Kobe? No, we don't. No, we don't. My bad. My bad, I got excited there. But there we go. Kobe it is. Accelerate with the Pog nades, and now, well, now Optic B. Really, man? Is this how we win this first map, 9-year-olds? Alright, Optic B just deciding not to give them an additional kill point, and he is just gonna perish to the blue zone. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I call an anticlimactic ending. But hey, GG, well played to the 9-year-olds. Twitch, Accelerate, Google X, God, Endeavor, and Ghostly Boy. Wow. 8 kills to their name as well. Not a shabby performance. And Optic B and Gang coming in second with 0 kills. Just goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, this is a survival game, not a fragathon. If you play it smart, you could be in with the winners. Deadshot and Gang, unfortunate for them. I mean, good showing, 5 kills, but, you know, they did wipe out China #1. They did look to be the most dominant team in the server right about now. 10 kills for them coming in at #4. They could very well be finishing at the #2 spot at the end of the first map. We'll have to wait and see for the scoreboards, but as of now, well, this has been the first map, Erangel. We'll be back with the second map in a short while. Don't go anywhere. Your winners for the first map, the 9-year-olds, Accelerate, Google X God, Endeavor, and Ghostly Boy. I'll be seeing you in a little while, guys, with map #2. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
I see 2 landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly
I see two landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
I see two landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
I see 2 landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
I see two landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
I see 2 landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll
I see 2 landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase
southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school. Alright, let's do some damage. Two down. Come on, come on. Wait, where was he? Camber.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams and flight. And we'll
I see two landing late, southeast 150. I'm going to push. All dead. Alright, we'll see what we can do at school.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the map number 2 of the United Indian Gamers Championship Battlegrounds Championship Champion Series. My bad. I have short-term memory loss. Please do forgive. But what I do not forget are the amazing sponsors for this, well, amazing tournament. Antec and Zion. These guys make some of the best cases, great RAM, RGB for days, by the way, because, you know, RGB adds so much to your gaming skills, like just reduces reaction times, all that good stuff RGB gives you, improves your aim, reduces your reaction times, just takes your in-game mechanics to the very next level. So yeah, check them out. Antec cabinets, Antec power supplies. By the way, can confirm Antec power supplies, some of the best in the market. Dual rail power supply, very, very high quality components. Do go check them out if you're in the market for some sweet, sweet PC components. Last time we hung around in Pochinki while the landing happened. This time we are gonna try our luck in Yasnaya. Now this is aka the bane of FPS city. Nothing kills FPS like Yasnaya. Just looking at it makes your PC stutter, stumble, and crumble. So, well, look at that flight path. Ain't nobody coming Yasnaya. So we go Pochinki. Woohoo! Let's fly. But yeah, first map, what a cracking game of PUBG. 9-year-olds do win it. They've got 18 points, 8 kills, finishing first, that's 18 points. Then we have, I think at number 2, it's going to be China number 1. Even though they finished 4th, they had 10 freaking kills. Now that is why we emphasize, that it's not just about finishing, but also about how many kills you rack up. Because even though Optic B and Gang finished in at number 2, they are not going to take that number 2 spot. All right, we have reached Pochinki. Have our players descended just yet? Looks like they are well on the way to coming. There we go. Players are here. And it's going to be Zeus, Team Zeus. And no District 9? That is interesting. Because D9 usually, decides to join us. Oh, look at that. It is going to be a crowded. Yep, there we go. D9, as always. This is their home, guys. This is their home. D9, as always, will always drop Pochinki. Regardless of the tournament, regardless whether it's scrims or pugs. I mean, I've lost count the number of times I've died to these guys landing Pochinki trying to be a hero. So my takeaway from that entire experience is this. I am not Shroud. I am not Choco Taco. I am a noob, which is why I cast and I don't play the game. True story. I suck at PUBG. Oh, lightweight and the SKS. This guy has struck gold and a red dot? Mate, you're in luck. That is a great house to start your trip off in. And we do have Zeus Saber occupying the same city as, District 9. And Zeus Saber seems to have taken a spot of damage. Question is, I mean, by now, every team under the sun would know that District 9 also favors Pochinki. Now, there are many reasons for it. It's central, so even though if you have such a effed up circle, it's not all that bad. As we can see, we do have... Whoa! Alright, these are the winners of your previous map, ladies and gentlemen. The 9-year-olds. And they are on the opposite side of the map. They are as far away as it can get. Let's take a look over towards Milta and what's happening with NOW 2K. No way out. No way out indeed. Ronesso still searching for that ever so elusive DMR or bolt action secondary. So far hasn't had any luck with it. Now these are competitive settings, so loot is abundant. And I like what Cancer, FTW and Gang are doing. Rage Gamers, they're headed all the way towards Lipovka, which is uncontested in the zone. And because it's competitive loot settings, they're going to have loot for days. And it's just great for them to have all of Lipovka all to themselves. And as you can see, already picking up the AK-47. I think he doesn't pick up the M1. No, he does pick up the M1. There is another 5.56 weapon over towards his left, but I think he may have missed that. Rest of his team also making their way towards Lipovka. And, just stocking up on that sweet, sweet loot. Oh, nice 4x right in front. And I like how the teams are favoring these 7.62 weapons, the AKs. Lots of AK action in the previous map. I mean, personally, my favorite weapon is a fully kitted out M4, but barrel attachments are rather hard to come by in competitive PUBG because the multiplier for that loot is pretty low. That makes things oh so interesting. Oh, alright. So they were leaving out these weapons for their teammates. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, the rotations will have to start coming in, and I'm pretty certain 9-year-olds won't be as kitted up as they were in the previous game, especially considering how poor they are with the circle. With phase 1 moving in, you don't really want to burn through your meds on your first rotation, and it does look like Swamijis are also headed towards Lipovka, where Rage Gamers are on the other side. Now, I'm curious to see whether they're aware of the presence of the other team. There's 3 teams headed towards Lipovka. Okay. Never in my entire life of playing PUBG have I known Lipovka to be the hotbed of anything apart from just boredom. And, alright, Rage Gamers, that Scar L. Ooh, this is gonna get interesting. That's Killing Spree. Troxy in the warehouse should realize that it's looted. I think he does. That's why he's just turned around and hightailed it out of there. The gunshots coming in. The Car 98 comes out. He lines it up. Unfortunately, the bullet is gonna go whistling past his ears. And it worries me, right? Killing Spree, they haven't even gotten a single item of loot. Well, I mean, Rick, he's got the DP, but, I mean, come on, you're no Hydroflick. You are no Hydroflick. And they are playing with just 3 players, so this could get a bit dicey. Slightly dicey. And here's the fun part, right? Now, I don't think Killing Spree are aware that Swamiji are sniffing at their heels. They literally ran in. They didn't really have vehicles. And look at that Shadow living up to his name, the Shadow Warrior, sneaking in towards enemy waters. Now, he needs to be careful. I think he has been heard out. He's going to swap out that Vector for the M4. Yeah, he is going to swap out the Vector for the M4. He should have been heard out by now. I mean, I think one of the members of Rage, yeah, he's just gotten his sights square in Shadow's direction. And there we go. Shadow getting peppered by bullets. So far, there we go, Chandan. Okay, bad doctor has left the building. Ooh, nice adjustment from Cancer FTW. Just duck and weave. And that is 2 knocks, 1 kill. I mean, sorry, 2 kills and 1 knock. That's going to leave just 1 player, the Shadow Warrior, alive from Swamiji. And at this point, mate, you need to be sending out every prayer in the book. Aham Brahmasmi, as they say. Because Swamiji, boys, just like in sacred games, your entire cult is gonna get eviscerated in 3, 2, red! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow Warrior joins the rest of his teammates in Valhalla, dying valiantly to Rage Gamers. In the meantime, I think Google X God and Gang, their rotation has been compromised. But for all intents and purposes, Fasak isn't really taking shots at this point. They're gonna just chill out and monitor this rotation. Bhargav, mate, decide which gun you want to fire, yeah? But, I mean, I understand why he's holding on to his ammunition. Because he's not got that much. None of Fasak are looking good with the ammo. And that's going to allow 9-year-olds to complete their rotation and make their way towards Lumberyard or the compound just outside Lumberyard. See, this has won them games. What they're doing right now, rotating early, Google X God being the scout, just making sure that the coast is clear up ahead, getting center circle, getting high ground, getting hard cover. These are the things that dictate whether you're going to win or lose a game of PUBG. Everybody says, guys, PUBG random game hai yaar, isme to koi bhi jeet sakta hai. Nahi. That is not true. You can mitigate a lot of the randomness by just making sure that your rotations are on point and you play it properly. Just have your scouts doing their thing, making sure that, you move. You're constantly on the move and that you're paying attention to everything. The kill feed. Sounds are such an important thing. You can tell where and how teams are rotating based off of just shots fired and the kill feed. Yep, that is how interesting this game has the potential to be. And that is precisely how you mitigate the oh so dreaded RNGesus effect. As you can see, not that much action, but that's to be expected, right? This is PUBG, this is early days, and Toxic YT. I'm assuming he's a streamer because everyone with the name X underscore, I think he's missing a couple of X's. I mean, he'd be really pog if he added like 2 more X's to the beginning and to the end of his name, because, you know, that's what FaZe did back in the day. XXX Snipe God XXX with underscores everywhere. Throw in a little bit of leet speak into the mix and you have a recipe for YouTube montage snipe success. But I digress. The good old days of YouTube. But, ooh, alright. Zeus. They seem to be embroiled in hot combat. And SK, they are feeling it. 1 knock. But the res is gonna come in. Nothing really scintillating to write home about. But District 9, that's Pankill and gang. They are headed towards Blitzkrieg and team. And Star Kunal, basically Communex. These guys need to be careful. And now with more teams moving into the circle, this is when the going gets tough and the tough get going. So this is where you separate the wheat from the chaff, boys. This is D-Day and White Arrow. Ooh. Okay, that's his team, so I don't know why I'm getting excited. I tend to do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very easily excitable, as they say. And Dead Rain Gamer. It's an interesting name. See, this is why I love casting PUBG. There's so many interesting names you come across. And silent killers, they can't really be that silent right about now. Because there's just 2 and they have been spotted out. And 9-year-olds, they're raining Hell Fury. I think it's on Communex that they're shooting. Deadshot and gang, yeah. Nope, that's Zeus Saber. That has been spotted out by the 9-year-olds. 9-year-olds, this time, they're not as spread out. They're very concentrated, just 1 house. So, ideally, they'd want to slightly maybe split up 2-2. In the meantime, you do see Bloodsail just unloading on Clan 4F. And, well, that UAZ ain't going nowhere, folks. That UAZ is dead in the water. Tires are gone. It ain't moving. You can stop wasting ammo on it. And now they're gonna focus fire towards the other UAZ. Zarkin. This is another. This time around, although they do have 4 players. And whoa, Zarkim, he's kinda stuck. Dude, just ditch the car and run, bro. You're very, very exposed. Either return fire or ditch the car and RUN. Just run. I love that song. But yeah, with phase 2 closing in, the teams are getting funneled into the dead zone, as I like to call it. This is when the action starts heating up. The rotations start coming in. The center of the circle starts becoming more and more crowded. And teams just, you know, got to do their best to make sure that they make it. Oh, Phantom needs to be careful. He has spotted out that cheeky little peeker from the window, but he's going to try and take out the tires as well. And I think teams are now going to start securing their vehicles. And as you can see, Cancer FL, they're just YOLOing like rage gamers. They are YOLOing through a hotbed of fire and just, they don't give an F. They should just name themselves ZF, like 0 Fs given. But this could get interesting. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Betra Utah or Betray from District 9 opening up, and oh, the car's gonna blow. There she goes. The big one down. That's, ladies and gentlemen, just destruction. Pankill in the meantime trying to pepper another the other half of the team, but he's gonna have to make his way towards safety because he's taken some damage. Doesn't want to overstay his welcome, does not want to give up his life too cheaply. And Toxic YT. Whoa, 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 guys, calm down. Bloodstains, they're just gonna get picked apart on their rotations. White Arrow, I mean, there's no saving him. Communex gets the kill. I don't think these guys have any idea where they're getting shot from because they're looking the wrong way. And Communex, I mean, they can use this to their advantage. They can just pepper them with bullets as they peek these windows. Oh, there we go. Get spotted out. Ah, unfortunate there for Fluxy. Bullets just a hair's width wide. Just whizzing past his ear. Death just kissing him and leaving him to live another day. Bunny Wunny. Really cute name. I mean, I think that's what girlfriends call their better halves, but I wouldn't know. My girlfriend's my left hand. Inside joke for those who watch my stream. But otherwise, yeah. Bunny Wunny and gang in a bit of a pickle. Fluxy just trying to line up that headshot and hits the, well, the scaffolding. Not a pretty sight. That's really frustrating, to be honest, as a player, when you hit that grill and the scaffolding, because, like, bro, goli kahan ja rahi hai? Right about now, 4F, they're just washing their hands in the flowing river as teams just keep getting caught out in the open. Minter Buns needs to make haste and try and get to safety, because China #1. We saw how prolific these guys are at killing, but this time around they haven't really had that much luck with the circle. They're kind of sandwiched, and the game crashes, because why not, PUBG? Why the F not? Dang it. Well, we are trying to... Well, we'll try and get this up and running in a jiffy. Don't go anywhere, guys. We are gonna be right back. That is really annoying when that happens. Right in the heat of the moment, right when the action's gonna get picking up, PUBG says, bye, have a nice day. It's really annoying. Extremely annoying. But guess what? Recently upgraded to an SSD, so should be up and running in a jiffy. There we go. We back in the game.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night.
And there we go, guys. We back. And the action, well, hasn't really progressed all that much. Fussak getting a bunch of kills, and Excel getting knocked out by Killspree. Whoo, this is not looking good for the 9-year-olds. The previous game's winners, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And this time they find themselves kind of stuck in one solitary compound, and the action is heating up. I'm curious to see where District 9 have made their home, and it is going to be inside a nice little compound with a decent bit of cover. Archie unable to find that telling angle and can kill. That ping really does come to bite you in the backside when you're trying to land shots at a distance. 250 ping, not ideal. Not ideal at all. In the meantime, Zoo Saber, that's Deadshot and gang. They're fighting a battle on two fronts. That is not the most idyllic of situations, but I mean, hey, it's PUBG. You never ever end up with the best possible scenario. And look at that, Rage Gamer. They had a decent start. They wiped out Swamiji from existence, but right now, Cancer FTW, well, he's gonna hide in the bushes, waiting for the right moment to maybe sneak a kill. There is Bunny Wunny and gang. Spliff, Bunny Wunny, and the guy is just sneaking up on him. And Spliff, he needs to be careful. He could get smoked from both ends if he's not careful. Oh! There we go, Area 69. Well, you can rate this, guys. This is not 51. Feel free and just press W and charge. Cancer FTW, he's playing this smart. He's just gonna lie in wait. Kyunki jug mein saap baste hain, sabko saap daste hain. But right now, the team at maximum risk is gonna be the Blood Saints of getting bitten in the backside. Ooh, does not have an aggro nade, and the nade sails in. Bunny Wunny, oh, almost gets punched by his teammate. That is interesting. And Area 69 pushing from behind. Takes it. Just takes it from behind. And now Area 69. They are in the crosshairs of 4F. And 4F, Minter Buns. He's going to make sure that Area 69 doesn't get up to any more funky business. Cancer FTW, he's still one with the bushes. I mean, I think he may be playing Fortnite, but this is the smartest move right now. Because being a bush, just not making that much sound. He's not that far away from the circle. Could make it to a safety. In the meantime, 4F. Team 4F? Team Force? I don't know. Well, yeah, that's not going to work out. Arno, Dorian. Well, I mean, you could name yourself after assassins, but that doesn't make you a god, mate. That does not make you a god. And as we clearly witnessed, he dead. Requiescat e pace, as the assassins of old used to say. Rest in peace. In the meantime, Team 4F, they are, I think, engaged with the 9-year-olds who have taken high ground. They are playing the edge this time. Previously, they had a lot of luck playing the center of the circle, but they've got an entire motorcade at their disposal. That's 4 vehicles. Oh! Muzzle flash getting spotted out by I'm a Ghostly Boy. Needs to be careful. But it does look like Accelerate is going to be the one to engage. He's already been knocked. Google and Ghostly Boy. Focusing fire on Konwao and Gang. That's Team 4F. Fluxy, he's gonna die to the zone. Yep. Not gonna give away his kill point any, cheaply. Minterbuns, 4F, they're engaging on 2 different fronts, and look at that Cancer. FTW, his kill gets stolen, and another snake. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you snake too hard. It's time for the snake to fall to another snake, and Spliff is gonna be the last survivor. 4F. Fighting on 2 fronts, this could get a bit taxing for them. This time around, 9-year-olds haven't been that prolific on the kill card. They've just got 1 frag to their name. But they do have the positioning. They've got the high ground, but they have to move from here. And look who is going to be gatekeeping. It is going to be the 2 members from 4F. Phantom, and I think it's going to be Konwao and Phantom who's going to be gatekeeping these boys. And, oof, nice shot. That just rung his dome. Fresh haircut for days. And dead shot. You cheeky, cheeky man. He's going to get himself a nice little care package. What does he get? Level 3 helmet. Level 3 vest. What's in here, though? Whoopsie. It's the Groza. Should take the Groza. I mean, damn good weapon. And Endeavor, he is flying to get the 1 shit shack in the middle of the circle. Well, well, well. 3-1 split, late game. This is gonna get interesting. That's not it. No way out. 2K, 1 kill to their game, to their name, and I'm a AK your ass. He's gonna find that 1 kill. He's gonna go for the loot. Gonna make sure that he's stocked up on the meds, and Spliff, oh so slowly making his way towards Pankill and Gang. District 9, they've spotted him. They know exactly where he is, and Spliff's booty is sticking out. Wrong time to be channeling Nicki Minaj, ladies and gentlemen. And dead he be. Minter Buns getting the frag from up top. And Google, it's time for the 9-year-olds to start chiming in with the frags. Accelerate up on the high ground, being Overwatch, just being the guardian overhead, while the rest of his team from the shit shack just wipes out players as they move in. Oh, Zeus. They've had such a great game so far, but I think Accelerate may have spotted him. Yes, he did. The Overwatch plays, that is going to be insanely hard for Zeus to just navigate out of. Oh, there we go. Accelerate. Just laying it out. And Accelerate spots the dome to try and pepper the grass with bullets because, well, it's just 1 player surviving, and Excel needs to be careful because look who is on the flank. Cone, wow. He's going to spot out Excel. He takes out the Car 98, takes aim, fires, and Excel That is gonna be a knockout for you. That's it. Excel's out of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Guardian overhead has ceased to be, and that is that. Doesn't matter though. 9-year-old still chiming in. They've got 3 up, so not a bad showing. But the fact that they're all isolated in one solitary shit shack, that could get a bit dicey. In the meantime, Handkill and gang, they're engaging wherever they see people, left, right, and center. This is the time to get kills.